Hey everybody, I am here to do my thoughts on the another for the you know 50th time another release of McCartney 3. So I'm going to show you what I have, all right, and what I think. Ooh, dog just bumped my camera here. There we go. Sorry. Um, so I'll show you what I have, just in vinyl, not including CDs. The McCartney 3 Imagined. I did not like this all, but Find My Way, really, is the only one I like. This is the Splatter vinyl one. Um, I'm still happy to have this on vinyl. I really love this die. I'm pretty sure this was on like Spotify, just on the digital download, so it's really cool to have that. And an alternate picture of McCartney on his horse here. I will show you the vinyl. Show you one of them here. Also, that's a pretty nice insert. Right there. I have to say the vinyl is really cool. So there's, the splatter vinyl, and there was, I don't know, 15 variants of this. I think there was silver, gold, splatter. I think there was red. I don't know. There was a lot. I know there was green in the Imagined. Too many to count, and this album really is not worth it. It's just not that great. You know, if you haven't seen it, I did a review of this. So, if you get a chance, I'll do this later. Trying to remember what this one is. Some of them are just kind of blank. This might be, I think this is the yellow one. Some of them were not, they just had the simple plain old covers. Yeah, this is yellow. Alright. And this new one coming out is going to be yellow and black splatter with the yellow dye. Barnes & Noble. I ordered this one. I pre-ordered this. I also pre-ordered this one. Third Man Records. This is numbered. There. Red is my favorite color, so I went ahead and pre-ordered this when it came up. And there is a lot of variations to this. And my girlfriend picked this one up for me for Christmas, the Target exclusive, which is going really cheap now. Actually, I was in the city and they still had a copy, kind of on this lime green. Anyway, plus I have the CD with the dice and the box, and I have the Target exclusive, and I have the cassette. And here we are again. I get a text message from the McCartney site about the 333 copies, and then there's going to be 3,000 released later. And of course, I want it because it's splatter vinyl, and to be honest, if they would have done splatter to begin with, that would have been my primary copy. I would have pre-ordered originally, but let's see. Let's try to go through some. This is the colors that I know off the top of my head. When the album was going to be, released for pre-order and all that, there was the Target exclusive, Barnes & Noble, the Third Man Records, the really rare 333 copies of, the yellow vinyl with the two black dots that were supposed to be recycled copies of McCartney 1 and 2. Anyway, there was that one, so there's 4. Then there was, I think, a violet copy, an orange copy, a Spotify Coke Clear vinyl album. And I'm trying to think of any others. The list keeps going. Oh, with the white, the indie exclusive white, and some of them were signed. Never did get a hold of that one. I would love to get that. Plus the various variations of the CDs with the sets, with the mask and with the dice, with the shirts. Um, just crazy. I think there was a Japanese CD of it as well, and I know that's not all the colors of this album. So that's just kind of off the top of my head. As frustrated as I am, I still want the damn thing. Like I need it like a hole in the head. But McCartney is really, really, draining this album. And to be honest, like I said, I think New is a better album, even better than Egypt Station. Um, I think that should have been um, marketed better than these ones. But anyway, um, obviously I'm going to try to find it. It is frustrating because there's so many new releases coming up, like Let It Be, and even McCartney's book, the lyrics of the songs. And there's even going to be a limited edition of that signed, which I'd love to find that. Um, there's just so much. And you think he'd be focusing more on albums that have not, they've been out of print. Like Driving Rain has been out of print. Not that everybody, loves that album, but as completists, people want that in their collection. It fills in the gap, you know. Even if they re-released it under the colored vinyl, like they did Chaos and Creation, that's the reason why I have that album. Um, Memory Almost Full on vinyl is out of print. Off the Ground. Um, just so many. I don't know if they plan on those with the archive releases, but I'm kind of curious to know what's going to be next in the archive. I'm kind of tired of hearing about this album, so it's just nutty. Um, that they just keep going and going with this record. He's already made a fortune on this album, and to be honest, it's a 3-star album out of 5. It's not anything spectacular. It is good, um, but not as good as its predecessors. You know, even Egypt Station is better than McCartney 3, which I think we knew going in that Egypt Station was going to be better than McCartney 3, just because it's a high, they had different producers on it, and it's very polished, where this album isn't as polished, which I like that. That's the whole point of the McCartney series. Um, anyway, but I'm going to go ramble on back to New and how I just love that album, and it doesn't get the respect that it deserves. But here we are, on a 15th millionth copy of McCartney 3. It's tiresome, but as a collector, it's like that little itch. You see it, and you just want it. Because it's splatter vinyl, and I love splatter vinyl. And, I am slowly collecting these. I did pick up last month a yellow copy for a reasonable price, but these are still going for a lot of money besides the green one and the Barnes & Noble are kind of lower on that list. I wish I would have done the Spotify because I did that with Egypt Station, but it took forever to get here with no confirmation of shipment, confirmation number, shipping number, anything. One day, 3 months later after the release, I got that release. So it's kind of scary when you don't get any confirmation and one day it just shows up. That's another thing, is sometimes I hate ordering through the McCartney site because they take forever to ship things. But rather have shipping confirmation than not. So I didn't go with that route with that album, and I kind of wish I had picked it up. But I'm not paying $150 for it. But, it's another cash grab. It's kind of a slap, because his net worth is $1.2 billion. why does he need to keep dragging us fans it? And, we don't have to buy it, but it's like that collector itch. You want to get it. It's the same with John Lennon's Imagine on white vinyl. I'm not too sure I'm going to pick that up, because I picked up the clear vinyl one. At first I picked up the black vinyl and then the clear vinyl, so I sold off the black one, and I have the box set, and this, it's just, and here we are again with a white vinyl one, and I also have the Record Store Day box set of Imagine. So it's just, and the Record Store Day studio outtakes. So I don't really need it, unless it comes my way. I'll pick it up. I'm kind of thinking that with the Splatter vinyl, but I might actually get in my car and go and try and find it. It's ridiculous. I would like to see some new McCartney material being released. There's just so much that could be desirable, like a Record Store Day of an album that hasn't been released in a long, re-released, that's out of print. I would like to see that. But I think McCartney's Record Store Days have been kind of meh. The anniversary of Ram, nice to have. It's not really a Record Store Day, but it was through the record stores. And McCartney, that was a nice Record Store Day, but why not? We got that with the archive. We got both of those in the archive collection. Why not bring out something new? Not the Beatles, something new. It just seems like they're not being too creative. What I loved about the archives collection is because they are creative. Like, I'm waiting for also another release of the colored vinyl series. I liked the creativity. Like, Venus and Mars is half red and half yellow. I like that. And they, re-released Chaos and Thrillington, which it did not have those two. And the Amoeba gig was a nice surprise. And I can't think of it now for some reason. Paula's Live double LP. That was nice to bring those back in print. So I guess I'm rambling on now, but we just need something new from. I'm tired of McCartney 3, and I'm even Egypt stationed out still. I haven't played that album in a while, and I haven't played this one in a while. I'm just, I want something new. I would even take re-releases on vinyl of his classical work from the 90s. And what about Run Devil Run? I had to hunt down an original copy of that, and it wasn't cheap. I would love an expanded version of Run Devil Run, because there is some mono releases of those songs, and there's just some different versions that could be in a nice package of that. I would even take the press to play at this point as an expanded, because there's some good tunes in there. I'm just I want something new from Macca, not the same stuff, just on a different colored wax. It's kind of mixed thoughts, because I want it, but I got the Let It Be release coming up, and it's just, I'm already low on funds from the George Harrison estate, so they're really raking in the money on these. So, well, that's my take on it. I would love to find it. If it comes my way, I will pick it up, and you will see a video on the Splatter vinyl. But until then, I'm very excited about McCartney's book, and I'm very excited about the Let It Be release. I cannot wait. I hope everybody has a fantastic Wednesday. Take it easy. Peace.